Hello, thanks for joining me. Well, today I'm on one of my favourite pieces of pasture, brilliant for coin shooting, and I thought it'd be a good time to test out the new 13x11 FMF coil from XP combined with the WS6 Master setup. So let's get out there and find some targets. Well, based on my previous visits here, I know the DHC program is probably the best program to go for. So that's what I'm going to start off with. This is a nice soft signal. I think this one's going to be deep. I'm getting a high target ID, but a really soft sound. Have a listen. 93 on the target ID. Can you hear there's a little stutter with that signal, a little duh-duh-duh, and that could be because the target's deep and the ground is consuming it. So that doesn't make me suspicious. It would make me suspicious if this target was loud and stuttery. I think I've pinpointed it pretty good. Let's have a look, see what it is. Oh, that's a big bit there, look. I think it's time to have a look with the MI6. Now I'm using the MI6 today and it's paired up with the WS6 module. So when I turn it on, it comes through the speaker. Let's have a look, see what we got. There we go, right at the bottom of the hole. I thought that sounded deep. This green sand is so easy to dig. Crikey, how deep you got to go? We're now probably at about 10 inches plus. It's round. It's a coin of some sort. I don't exactly know what until I've cleaned it up. But what is impressive is that depth. Look at that. The probe there is 9 inches. That's another 3 inches at least. So that's 12 inches deep. Well, pairing this 11x13 FMF coil to your WS6 Master is really, really easy. Just go into options, pairing, and you'll see some blank boxes there. Just put the serial number of the coil into the boxes and it pairs straight away. So where would I use this 11x13 coil? Well, on the beaches, for example, you're going to have great ground coverage and a little bit more depth. Forests for those deep targets, and also today on this open pasture I'm hoping it's going to find me some nice deep targets. I've got one here just like the previous signal, nice and quiet with a slight flutter with it. See what you think. And it's coming up at about 95 on the target ID, which is a really good sign. Now pinpointing a target is really easy. I use the 90-degree method with this 13-inch coil. So what I do is pass left to right, find your central band, turn 90 degrees, do the same again, and when the two paths cross, that's where your target is. But obviously deeper targets are a little bit harder to pinpoint. So that's one way. I think I've got it there, 90 degrees. And there it is. It's still in the hole, somewhere down there. I think I'm going to need to go a little bit deeper with this one. A little bit wider as well. Right at the bottom of the hole there, look. Looks like another deep one. Once again, over 10 inches down. Nearly there. What I like to do in this green sand is just loosen the earth around the area so you don't potentially damage anything good. Okay, so that's just picking up the ground now. Another coin, look, a big one this time. Wow, I don't know if that's Roman or what, probably not, it's probably sort of Georgian copper coin, but it's a big one. Once again, what I call silly depth. So if I wanted the absolute maximum depth out of this coil on something like deep relics, I'd use the relic program because that's tailor-made for specialist searching. But I must admit I haven't really tried the relic program here, but we can do that on a future video. Another lovely faint signal. I'm using the Deep HC at the moment. Perhaps it's time we had a little scroll through the other factory programs to see what they sound like on this target. So Deep HC. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So let's go right down to program number 1, the general. Here we go, the general program, no adjustments made. I'm getting a lot of EMI coming through. Can you hear that on the speaker? Because we're underneath these big power lines. So what I have to do is go into the menu and just scroll down till I get to the frequency, press the plus button. I'm on frequency 4 now. The noise is gone completely. So just a quick frequency change has eliminated the EMI from these power lines. Okay, back to it, the general program. Perfect. Program number 2, the sensitive program. Not a lot in that, is there? Sensitive FT number 3. It's telling me it's a high conductor, but it's quite faint, isn't it? Program number 4, the fast program. Now that uses the square tone, so that's quite a quiet, soft sound, isn't it? I think if I was using the fast program, I'd put a little bit more audio response onto that, just to brighten that signal up. And we're in the park program, once again using the square audio. One more, Deep HC. What about Deus mono, single frequency, 17 kilohertz? Still gets it. And that's just about it. We've got Goldfield and the Relic program, so let's just go on to the Relic, see if that makes a difference. And I think it will, you know. Here we go, the Relic program. Smashes it out, doesn't it? So anyway, let's go back to Deep HC and dig this target. Oh, that's enough. Let's put the pinpointer on it. You're kidding me. Right down there again. I get some depth in this ground. Is it a coin or is it a button? It's a coin, look. Another deep coin. Look, you see the head on it there, look. Well, as you can probably see, I'm using a slightly different setup today because I'm using the WS6 Master. Let's have a little talk about the kit I'm using. As you saw in our earlier video, we were demonstrating the WS6 Master and all the different configurations you can use with it. Well, I've used the WSA2 module in configuration with an aftermarket Bluetooth speaker. So the speaker simply clips onto my strap in there and it's connected to the WSA2 module via the jack clip adapter. Really, really simple, inexpensive, probably about £30–40. You charge this up, you turn it on, and the WS6 Master just Bluetooths the signal to the WSA2 and then to the speaker. So you've got a volume adjustment there. This simply just clips in the top. Really simple setup, and it's brilliant for when you're searching beaches, open pasture, where you don't want headphones, you just want to listen to the environment around you. So that's my simple setup when using the WS6 Master, the WSA2 headphone module and an external speaker. It weighs in at just under 600 grams. Really easy to set up. When you buy this coil, it comes with the bulk kit and a lower stem, so you don't have to buy anything else. And I should imagine by the time this video's out, you can buy it in the shops. I don't know about you guys, but I was really impressed with this 11×13" coil. It really gives some good depth on those coins, didn't it? Would I have got the same depth with the 9" or the 11" coil? Who knows? But what I will say, this 13×11 is staying in my armoury.